Well, hello once again. This is me, Leonard Wells, broadcasting on Thursday the 10th of December 2009 from Haslingden, north of Manchester in the UK. This is episode 5 of my vlog on world events and situations. Today I want to put you in the picture about Britain. Britain claims to be a democracy, but Britain is not a democracy. That surprises you? It has always struck me as strange that this country, which in Elizabethan times was actually a nation of pirates, should have developed the idea of democracy and given it to the world. Isn't that remarkable? A nation of pirates spreading democracy. We pride ourselves on being a great democratic nation with a glorious history, and we religiously perform the traditions of pomp and ceremony at the Houses of Parliament by the Thames in London, as though they were some kind of sacrament. But Britain, with the present voting system, is not a democracy. I repeat, Britain is not a democracy. If a country is to be democratic, then the people who are voted into office to represent us must correspond to the way we vote. Simple, huh? But you see, the system we use in voting is called first past the post. In this system, the one who gets the most votes is the winner. Well, what is wrong with that, you might ask? Well, you might ask. In the days when there were only two political parties, that system could hardly have been fairer or bettered. But now that we have many parties standing, first past the post is manifestly unfair. This is because in many constituencies, the winner often has more votes cast against him than for him. So the man or woman sent to Parliament to represent those voters in that constituency has a different idea of what needs to be done than most of the voters. In addition, many people eligible to vote do not do so. In the last general election in 2005, only one-fifth of the registered electors voted Labour, and yet they had a majority in Parliament of 66 seats. Are we crazy? In the county of Surrey, for example, the Conservatives only got half the votes, but they won every single seat. So half the people in Surrey are not represented. So what can be done? Well, the system favours the two largest parties. When in office, they have little or no incentive to change the rules, which might deny them a majority at the next election, to cut their own political throats, so to speak. Even though that might be the democratic way to do it, or to do things. In addition, we ought to make voting compulsory. It is shocking that our system allows us to be governed by those representing the views of only one-fifth of eligible voters. One-fifth of eligible voters is effectively being represented in Parliament and governs the country. One-fifth. We need proportional representation in our voting system, and we need it now. I hope I have managed to convince you. Don't let a minority rule you. Get in touch with the Electoral Reform Society and write to your MP. you can email your MP in a few short clicks and a few presses of your keyboard. You know it makes sense. Thank you and God bless, and cheerio for now.